Alright, Nappy Vlogs number 2. So here we go, second week in a row with our new Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Nappy Vlogs. Got some updates for you. I have a new website, nappymk2.com. Check it out and subscribe because Nappy merch is coming and you need to be notified when it's happening. So I have a new merch line, new website, and new music. So, this vlog, I collaborated with hip-hop producer, icon, and legend, Domingo Padilla. Once again, he's been my mentor for like 10 years now. Back in the day, my dad helped him buy a cell phone, and Domingo told him he'd always look out for me, and he did. So here I am, 11 collaborations with Cannabis, the rap icon later, multiple collaborations with Seven Spheres from the UK later, a distribution deal with Ingrooves Universal later, and I'm still working with Domingo and grateful for these opportunities. In case you don't know who the heck Domingo Padilla is, look at this list of names he's worked with. Insane, right? So Domingo is also a part of MediaFamous.com. MediaFamous is a music distribution site, much like the ones that you maybe have heard of before, like TuneCore, DistroKid, but this is #1, and it's only $9.99 a year for unlimited music releases, so you can't really beat it. $9.99, however many albums or songs you want, it's covered. And then he goes a step further and decides, you know what, hip-hop, there's a lot of sampling. Sampling is when you take a piece of another song and turn it into another song using that audio clip. So we thought, why not go with something called Sample Fix? Sample Fix is a new service that's going to be offered at MediaFamous.com, allowing you, the artist, to have the opportunity to have one of us, the musicians, to recreate those samples into an original piece of music so you can take it out and keep all the rights to your song without having to worry about copyright infringements. Unless you get a sample cleared legally, you're going to have issues down the line. So why not make your pockets fatter, take the sample out, and have a musician replay it? So this is an example of one of those. We had a beat, we had a sample, we had to take out the guitars and the bass and replace them with original music of live instruments. So with no further ado, here we go. Me in a session doing work for Domingo Padilla to make live instruments on top of this track so we can take out the sample.
Do you hear where I unmute and mute the guitars in and out?
Yep.
Constantly in the verse?
Yep.
Copy those guitars that are going in and out.
No problem.
Just those little things and they go out again. You know what I'm saying?
And what about the bass? Keep the bass steady with just the...
The bass is the key. The bass, I only want certain notes like boom, boom, like boom, 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 like that.
Yep.
Like boom, boom, boom. You know, just certain notes, not the whole thing.
Cool.
Because I want to see if I bring that bass out, that filter bass out, it's going to become a lot cleaner. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but when you hit the chord, the bass note, just hold them. Don't make them real long, but don't make them real short either. But don't connect them. Like have a little bit of a space between them. See which one sounds good to you.
Okay.
And then in the hook, when she goes, we lost the key, that guitar,
yeah.
That's it.
Cool.
And that's it. And then just catch them exactly where they go, and then we good to go, my man.
All right, I'll get on it, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I love creating with you.
Same, dude.
All right, cool.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
All right, man.
Peace. All right, here we are now. I'm laying the bass line for Domingo so we can take out a sample and have an original piece of music ourselves. I'm keeping in mind what he said. It's got to be simple. So right now I'm just going over parts for the hook section based on the suggestions he said of how he wants it simple and not a lot of fills. So right now I'm just deciding things like bass tone. Will I use a pick or my fingers? And then also if different parts of the hook will have more than just the sustain notes, if I should bring out the rhythm more or sustain those notes. So those are the things going through my mind. And I'm just going to try a couple live full takes, keeping in mind that maybe the most I'll do on like a verse section is I'll grow from sustained to a little more rhythmic playing. I like to always have climaxes in musical parts from an entire song down to each individual part. So I'm going to experiment with maybe on the verse just having builds, and then the hook is just strong sustained notes. So I'm going to play around with it. Let's see what we can do. Let's groove out.
We've lost the key to our sweet success. We've lost the way to our happiness. You gotta stop right now and think about what we're
So now I can build a little bit. Another challenging thing of replaying samples, sometimes the sample is pitched not to an exact note, like a semitone. So this song is like on like F and a half sharp. It's so weird. Right now you can see it in my face. Like I'm tuning to a one-of-a-kind tuning to match this sample that was pitched a little bit to fit the beat. And the other thing is now I'm going to write little memorization tricks on a piece of paper for myself, so I can memorize this guitar part fast and play it live, so it sounds live and not too fake. So I'll be back. Here we go. Let's get the second one. Yeah, baby. Whew, alright, so laying these guitars and this bass is a little challenging. Sometimes when you're matching a sample, like I was saying, the sample is pitched up, pitched down, time corrected, and the frequency of the notes change, so an A might not quite be an A. So it's getting every instrument in tune with each other and also with the sample, and changing up the melodies a little bit to make it your own. Okay, so this is no sample right now. Piano. 6 layers of guitars and bass. Here's the sample.
We've lost the way to our happiness.
Here's mine. Together.
To our sweet success.